Hey y'all, it's your girl Miss Ray. I'm not gonna hold you too long, all right? So I just wanted to come here today and talk to you about creating the best version of yourself, a higher version of yourself, right? And how do you do that? The first thing we're gonna do is this: start by trusting yourself. How do you start by trusting yourself? Well, first thing is first. Hold on one second. Let me get this together, y'all. All right. So the way we're gonna learn to trust ourselves is this. You're going to start doing the things that you told yourself you was going to do. The promises that you've made to yourself. You're going to start keeping those promises. If you said you was going to get up every day and make your bed, you're making that promise to yourself, and now you're getting up every day and you're doing it because you made that promise to yourself. If you said, "Hey, I'm going to go to the store when I get off of work." And then when you get off of work, you be sitting there thinking like, should I go to the store? I don't think so. I don't want to. I'm tired. Just know that when you say you're going to do something for yourself, the obstacles will come. It will test you. It will challenge you to see if you really want exactly what you said you wanted. Hey, it will come to test you every single time. But that's when you have to stand in authority and you have to say, you know what? I'm going to do it in spite of how I feel, and I'm going to do it in spite of because I made this promise to myself, right? So that's the first thing you're going to do is start keeping the promises that you make to yourself. No. You're going to start keeping the promises that you make to yourself. And that's how you become a higher version of yourself. You are going to start doing things that may scare you a little bit, that is out of your norm, whether it's getting around people that can help you, getting around a new set of friends, meeting and experiencing people on a whole nother level, y'all. People that you didn't even know exist out here that are just like you. There are wonderful, beautiful people out there. Hey, boo. Hey. So there are wonderful people out here that are just like you. You just got to get out here and meet them. I'm telling you. And that right there will let you help you get to your higher place as well, because you don't want to be the smartest person in the room, right? You want it to be other people that can teach you a thing or three. So get to your highest self, be true to you, take the time to rest when you need to rest, and also take the time to stand on your word, stand your ground. Telling other people no is also putting you first and going to your higher self, because normally you will sit up there and tell other people, okay, but I really don't want to, right? But now it's time for you to put you first, no matter what. And that is how you're going to be able to learn how to trust your Holy Spirit, your intuition, the divine one inside you, whatever you refer to it as. You will be able to learn how to be guided by the Holy Spirit that's within you once you start learning to trust yourself. Once you stop putting off things that you have done, that you said you were going to do. So if it's something that you said you was going to do, whether it was paperwork or household things, stop putting those things off and start doing the things that you said needed to be done. Start handling the things that are already on your plate before you add new things to your plate, right? So once you start doing that, you're going to feel good. You said you needed to hear this today. You're going to feel good about getting those things, that backlog cleared up. And that's how you're going to learn to trust yourself. Why? Because you doing it for yourself. Who else gonna show up for you? Nobody else can show up for you, and no one else is going to do the hard things that you need to accomplish for yourself. Everybody else has to take accountability for their own lives. So how can they stand in for you, right? You're an adult now. So the things that you were looking for a parent to do as a child are the things now that is your responsibility to handle. And once you're able to handle the things that are on your plate currently with ease, and you turn it into a whole routine, baby, then you can gracefully accept more things into your life. But until then, start where you are. Start with what you have in front of you right now and saying, I'm going to do what I said I was going to do. If I said I wanted this done, I'm going to make sure it get done. I'm going to find a way, even if it comes down to budgeting. If it comes down to you saying, okay, I need to budget my money. I need to budget what I have going in, coming in, and what I have going out. Take the time. Making a budget sheet is not that hard. Nothing is really hard. It's just scary because you don't really do it or you never done it before. So it can seem scary at first, but once you put that into your schedule, it slides right in. It just slide right in and it fits so perfectly. So learn how to put you first in order to become your best, highest version of yourself. Tell yourself yes when you're supposed to be doing something that you know you need to do. And putting other people secondary after you know that your task is done and you're not coming from an empty space. You're not feeding others from an empty glass. You're able to fill your own cup up first. You matter first, because you know what's going to happen? If you're not available to help nobody else, then what? What they say with a job? If something happened to you on the job and you work in a job and something happened, they're going to find your replacement immediately. So make sure that you take care of you, because nobody else is going to do that. Put your health first. If you say you was going to change your eating habits, or maybe you was going to start drinking more water, those are the things that required for you to get to a higher place, because you can't go higher on a higher level frequency when you still eating low vibrational foods. You got to change your diet. I know you said you wanted to do it, but at the same time, we say, oh, it's so hard. It's hard to let that go. It would taste so good. Everything that's good for it, that's good to you, ain't good for you, right? Sometimes it's nasty in the beginning. When I started losing weight and I started tasting these protein shakes, y'all, they was the nastiest things to me. They left an aftertaste. It was just gross, okay? But over time, as I started drinking it more and forcing myself to drink it because I knew what that end purpose was, I was able to taste it a lot better and swallow it a lot better, right? And the taste went away because I kept going. So the thing is you got to keep going. The promises that you're making to yourself, keep fulfilling those promises you're making to yourself, or either don't make them at all. If you don't think you're capable of doing it, don't even promise it to yourself, because you let yourself down every single time. So imagine if it was a kid that you said, hey, we gonna go to Chuck E. Cheese. That kid gonna bug you and bug you and bug you to get the Chuck E. Cheese, and you gonna be like, I told you we was going. You know what? We ain't going now because you keep bugging me about it. You ever been in that situation where a kid just bugging you about something? You like, man, I should have never said nothing. That's the same way your inner child is doing when you saying that you're gonna do something, but then you don't come through on yourself. That inner child is bugging you like, come on, we gotta get this done. Come on, you said you was gonna do this. You said you was gonna do it. You be like, you know what? I'm not doing it now. Forget it. I'm tired. So start coming through for yourself. That's all I wanted to say for y'all to y'all today. Start coming through to y'all for yourself, so that you can become the best, highest version of yourself. And also, like I said before, take the time to rest when necessary, because as you grow to a higher level, you are ascending, right, to another level. You have to have that proper rest, because that elevation, it do something to you, right? So you got to make sure that you take that rest out so that you can be able to handle that new level of living, of being who you are set to be, right? Or who you want to be. And that's becoming naturally, authentically you. So that's what I got for y'all today. I just wanted to leave that with you. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. I told y'all I ain't gonna hold y'all long today. I'm getting my rest on, and I'm taking care of my things too as well. So I'm gonna tell you a little something about me. Y'all, look, my situation. I said I was gonna grow my nails out, right? And this is after not going to the nail shop, because they like that little grinder thing. That thing had messed my toenail up so bad, it split down the middle, and it took like a year for it to grow back. So I said, no more of the nail shop. I'm gonna start taking care of my own self, my own toes, and all of that stuff, right? So now I'm deciding to grow my nails back, and I was like, oh, I would really need some nail polish to put on there, because they chip so bad. They chip all the time. And so I was like, I'm gonna get some nail polish and I'm gonna do this. And I just said it, I just put it out there. And not to say that I can't afford no nail polish, y'all, because I can. Don't get it twisted, all right? But it was just crazy how I put it out there in the universe, and God brought it right back to me by having somebody bless me with some nail polish and said, "Hey, I had got some nail polish. Do you want some? I had got some. I was thinking of you, and I don't know why, but I thought this color would look cute on you." And I was like, "Wow, that's a beautiful friend right there." You see how being around certain people that don't even know what you asking God for, and they come through and bless you because you asked God and not asked the person, and then she just took it upon herself to buy some nail polish. I don't know why. But I guess it's because God laid it on her heart because I put it out there. And that's how you attract things to you instead of chasing after things. Because I could have easily went and got it, but I just didn't make the time to do so. And here it is. She gifted me with nail polish. So I'm going to come through on my work. See, I had to do the first part first. I had to show God, okay, you want to grow your nails out? All right, cool. So I did the first part. I started growing them. Then I said, oh, I want to put some polish. He said, okay, I'm going to give you the polish. And then now it's up to me to put the polish on to help keep them grow, right? To make them and strengthen them now. So I say all of that to say this. You can have anything you want in this whole realm, but it's up to you to put it out there and continue becoming who you're supposed to be. Continue working on yourself and continue becoming a better person for yourself and those that surround you. And God will bless you in the midst of it. He will answer every single prayer. I don't care how small it is. And that was a very small prayer, but me showing gratitude to God, showing that, hey, I really am want to grow my nails out now, because, hey, I work with my hands a lot, but I know being on this camera, y'all gonna be like, what the world? So me showing gratitude for that, I feel like that's what God does when He blesses us for our obedience and for doing what we said and coming through for our own selves as well. So I just wanted to leave that with you as a little tidbit. But God is just so wonderful. Put Him to the test today. And put yourself to the test today. Whatever it is that you said you was going to do, don't add nothing new to the plate. But it's something that you said you was going to do this past week, within the last 7 days, that you have not done as of yet. Whatever that is, I want you to write it down. Whether it's one thing, 3 things, 5 things, don't go too overboard now, okay? Because you don't want to put too much on yourself. But maybe 3 things at the most. Write those 3 things down and make sure that you hold yourself accountable to get it done immediately, okay? Put you first. When you put you first, can't nobody else, you ain't gonna go around and say that somebody else putting you second, because you're putting yourself first. And that's big. So that's what I got for y'all today. I love y'all with the love of God. I'm not gonna be on here no more because I gotta go get my rest, and I got something to do right now, and then I gotta get my rest because this that season where I'm just. So I hope y'all ascend very well to the next level. Y'all very well are doing a great job. I know y'all is, because y'all be listening to me all the time. So I know y'all ascending, and I want y'all to take the time to rest when you need to rest. Pay attention to your body. Pay attention to your Holy Spirit on the inside of your body. It's talking to you all the time. It's telling you what you need to be doing, whether it is resting or whether it is getting up and doing something, or bringing something to your remembrance about something. Do it, whatever it is. Even if it's just reading a book, take that time out. Read a chapter. So, I hope that helps y'all. Y'all are mighty warriors. Y'all are wonderful. Keep up the good fight. You're doing something. You're going somewhere. You're going to be big. You're helping to lead a nation. I don't know if y'all know how powerful y'all really are. But y'all are very powerful. And in order to be in that powerful position on that next level, you got to continue to put you first. And that's how you ascend yourself to your best, highest version of who you're meant to be. All right? I love you with the love of God. And until next time.